Hey everyone, I'm back with another project share. I went ahead and did two different projects with all the extra houses that I made from my last video. So if you go to my last craft share, you'll see all of the products that I used. In addition to those products for the cards that I made, I used this Archbox Small from the Greetery, and I also used the Sweet Blush paper from Paper Tray Ink. So these were additional supplies that I used to make what I'm going to share with you all. So I made the little Archbox Small houses. So you can see here, as I said, I have cut a lot of extra houses and decorated them. And Betsy sized the houses so that you could fit two to the front of the box. So this actually makes the box. I haven't, you know, adhered the flaps down, but you would basically score it, and then the box closes like this, where you tie a ribbon. And I've got some ribbon here. These are coordinating ribbons from Paper Tray. This is the pine feather. So this color is actually this dark green cardstock right here. So it coordinates with all the little houses that I use to decorate. And you just run the, ribbon through there, and then you can tie it with a tag. Now, I don't have the tag yet made. I'm thinking about using one of I have a bunch of little gingerbread cut, but I don't know if I'm going to use this guy. He's kind of big. I might use something else. We'll see. I'll put something together. But what you'll notice is that you can actually see through the box. I cut the windows on the boxes themselves. So there is a piece of the die, and I don't think I have the die out now. There is a piece of the die itself that just cuts the windows. So if you put the house down, you can mark with a pencil where that's located, and then you can just line up the windows and die cut the windows. So what I was thinking to use these for is to put in a little like a scented stick, that like pine scented or wax scented wax pieces inside here, because all these windows are open, so the scent would come out, and you can use it like a little scented packet, and you can gift it. So that's my plan. I'll probably put some little like grass in here or something like that, some stuffing, to give these as gifts. And you can use it as an ornament as well if you want, because you can hang it up with the ribbon that I'm going to tie to it. So yeah, this is one of the houses. And what I did was I just cut the base box from all the different colors that I had used to decorate the houses. Now, the one odd one is the pink, right? The pink is actually where it is just a different color. And I used the pink just so it would stand out. So here is the Ocean Tides box. I also have another one with different houses. Again, these are assembled. It's just that they're not scored, but you can imagine, got little houses. And then I've got one in the Pure Poppy. Let me just put this underneath so you can kind of see it all together. And then the last one I have is one in Pine Feather. So it's like these little string or neighborhood of houses. Really cute, right? These are all flocked, same as the other cards that I shared with you in my previous crafty video, but they are flocked with the flocking powder as well. So yeah, I really enjoyed doing this, but you can see here, these are all decorated with pink bows. The cards that I used or created previously are decorated with little red bows on all the windows. But yeah, I've got lots of little extra pieces now, but I think I'm good with decorating little houses for a little bit. But I thought you'd enjoy this video. I think Betsy might have reordered the houses because they sold out first time around. So you can go back and see if she's got them in stock again, if you're interested. But yeah, you got to be committed to the die cutting. That's the first thing. Although you don't have to make them as detailed. Like these houses are less detailed than what I did on my cards. The cards are way more detailed. I left off the top piece that decorates the top of the roof line. and some of the other things. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. These are little gift boxes for Christmas. But of course you can obviously make them into not Christmas if you want. You could do Halloween or whatever. I know Halloween's done now, but anyway, that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Hello, I'm back. So I have finished the little houses, the tags and everything, and I thought I'd show you the additional supplies I used and what they actually look like all assembled and everything. So I, as I said before, I have this pine feather ribbon from Paper Tray Ink, and that matches the cardstock. I purchased these Happy Wax, they're wax melts, and this is a scent of peppermint bark, candy cane, white chocolate, vanilla, and mint. And if you had the ability to smell through video, you probably would be wanting some yourself, if you like the smell. Now, I ordered 3 packs of them, and I got 2 of these in my 3 packs. But I also got, what is this? Snickerdoodle, Evergreen Trees, Winterberry, and gingerbread, because, you know, gingerbread. They're all shaped like little bears, if you can see the picture on the thing. So that's what all the scents are. And instead of, because the packages, I actually checked, the packages are way too big to fit into the little houses. So I had to put a couple of them in some gift bags. And the gift bags that I used are from Daiso. I received these as a gift from a crafty friend some years ago. So these are the gift bags that I used. They're strawberry shaped, and I have them in both a red and a hot pink. And I thought the red would be fine because the red color is actually in the window, or I'm sorry, in the houses and the boxes. So if you could see through it, you'd see the red. So that's why I used that. Plus they're small enough, and there are 6 bears inside of one package. This is the tag shape I went with. This is the beautiful bouquet tag from Paper Tray Ink. I used some white cardstock, which I don't know if I have even, I think it's 80-pound cardstock from the stamp market, honestly. I think it's this one. Yeah, this is what I used. This is just a scrap of it, but it's a good weight for a tag. And then I also cut this little gingerbread tag. This is the stamp, but there's a die in here that I love because it has a little loop at the top. And it's designed so you cut the whole panel of tags at one time and then you stamp it, or you stamp it first and then you can die cut. I don't actually, I found that I don't like the stamp. I like this little tag right here. So, yeah, I stamped them all out and everything, and I was like, I was going to use them. Didn't like them. So the little gingerbread stamp is right there. Or, sorry, die. That's what I used. And I used this paper for my gingerbreads. This is the one I always use. It's called Paper Bag from Lawn Fawn, and it's a very heavyweight cardstock. I also used this ink, Pure Poppy, again, because it coordinates with the cardstock I used for the houses. And this To and From, which is a retired stamp from Impression Obsession from Lindsay Ostrom. And I also use some garment pens, and I just keep them in this little jelly jar that I have. So these little garment pens just live in here until I use them. If you're wondering, this came out of an advent calendar from this company that makes this jelly. Their jelly is really good. If you ever get a chance to try the blueberry lemon jelly, it's a limited edition one, I think. But it's really good. But this wasn't an advent calendar, and it came with different flavors. This one was passion fruit and pineapples, so kind of odd. But that's where these mini jars came from. Their regular jars of jelly are big. So I just think they're great for storing little things that you have supplies of, because they're cute. So because I was assembling them all, I have assembled 3 of them, and I was going to do the last one, and I wanted to show you what the bag looks like. So here are the little houses assembled. The red, one, and here is the tag that I put on it. So you've got the little gingerbread. It's on a garment pin with a little jingle bell. You can kind of hear that. And then I added some, I had these little die cuts that I had from a previous project. These little holly and berries, I just threw them on the little gingerbread so it looks like a dress, and stamped the to and from in the red ink on the tag. So I can just gift these out for this Christmas. So here's the red house. And then this one is Ocean Tides colored cardstock. Same thing. All use the same sort of supplies. And then this is the pine feather box. So they're all 3 different colors. You can't really tell from the top, but when the houses are next to each other, they're really cute. So I have one more left to do to tie up, and it's again another Ocean Tides one since I had 4. But here is the strawberry with the little bears in it, and then it comes with a little twist tie. So this fits in the little house, just in case you're wondering. And then I have a little note about what this is because I don't want anybody to eat these. They smell really good. Makes you do want to eat them, but they're not edible. So they fit in the house, and I just turned this way, this direction, and put this in there. So what you would see if you were to look through the windows is a red, cellophane bag. And then all you got to do is take your ribbon and pass it through the hole, and then, kind of bring it together like this. And this is the point where I actually tie I put the garment pin on here before I tie the knot in the bow. And you can decide which side you want your tag on. And because I want it to face out, right? Make sure you put it on in the correct direction. So I have 2 facing, 2 on the right and 2 on the left. So I'm going to string it through this side so they're the same number. Not that anybody's going to know this, but I will know it. So just do that. And then, of course, if I tie this bow on camera, it's not going to look good. I know it because you guys are watching me. So I will just tie the first tie, and then you just tie the bow. So then you can arrange your little thing. So that's how it will look. I end up like having to curve these a little bit so they kind of go back instead of forward. But I think it's really cute as a gift. And I'm thinking about like gifting a little candle warmer or, wax warmer thing because they have them. It's just a little, what I have is actually a mug warmer. So for like hot chocolate and stuff, you can put a ceramic mug on it, or you can put a ceramic dish and the wax melts in it and you can heat that. It's at a low temperature, so it's not like flaming hot or anything like that. There's no open flame or anything. It's just a warmer. And yeah, these are the little gift boxes I came up with for the houses. I hope you enjoyed the video. That's it. Thank you for watching. Talk to you soon. Bye.